fellow Retians of District 3800. Welcome to our Virtual District Conference 2020. And now, before we start our program, we call our champion presidents for their virtual procession. For Zone 1, Champion President Alex Yango from the Rotary Club of Malabon. Champion President Brainardo Brainy Linang from the Rotary Club of Navotas. Champion President Jesusa Susi Lukban from the Rotary Club of North Bay East. Champion President Christian Cheng A. Alaria from the Rotary Club of Malabon Highlands. Champion President Arturo Art Sabino from the Rotary Club of Malabon East. Champion President Millie Rose Millie Francisco from the Rotary Club of Malabon Central. Champion President Lawrence Paul Law Lissing from the Rotary Club of Dagat-Dagatan. For Zone 2, Champion President Marlene Martan from the Rotary Club of Caloocan. Champion President Maria Lourdes Des Padilla from the Rotary Club of Sampaguita Grace Park. Champion President Maylene May Salinas from the Rotary Club of Caloocan North. Champion President Jonathan Gerard Jerry Anderson from the Rotary Club of Metro Novaliches, Caloocan. Champion President Ruthie Batikan from the Rotary Club of Caloocan Monumento. Champion President Ronet from the Rotary Club of Metro North Caloocan. Champion President Angelito Lito Rowan from the Rotary Club of Grace Park. For Zone 3, Champion President Giovanni Jojo Flores from the Rotary Club of Valenzuela. Champion President Christopher Chris Yue from the Rotary Club of Valenzuela East. Champion President Robert Ong from the Rotary Club of Valenzuela West. Champion President Sidney Keith Sidney Palmer from the Rotary Club of Metro Valenzuela. Champion President Marinel Nel Rivera from the Rotary Club of Valenzuela South. Champion President Vicente Vic Sanido from the Rotary Club of Valenzuela Sunrise. For Zone 4, Champion President Roman Villame from the Rotary Club of Marikina. Champion President Dinia Liado from the Rotary Club of Marikina North. Champion President Rodrigo Rod Bautista from the Rotary Club of Marikina West. Champion President Antonio Tony Constantino from the Rotary Club of Marikina Central. Champion President Alfred Fred Tan from the Rotary Club of Marikina Hilltop. Champion President Maria Socorro Soki Ramirez from the Rotary Club of Marikina East. Champion President Evan Angelo Jello Aquiling from the Rotary Club of Marikina Heights. Champion President John Albino Achas from the Rotary Club of Metro Marikina. Champion President Wilson Son Gao from the Rotary Club of River City, Marikina. Champion President Irene Vicente from the Rotary Club of San Mateo. Champion President Marley Season from the Rotary Club of Marikina South. Champion President Leonora Leoni Achio from the Rotary Club of Rodriguez. Champion President Marconi Jojo Gamboa from the Rotary Club of San Mateo Highlands. Champion President Daisy Bongalon from the Rotary Club of Marikina Uptown. Champion President Armida Army Alcantara from the Rotary Club of Marikina Valley. Champion President Carla Katrina Garcia Tienza from the Rotary Club of San Mateo Midtown. Champion President Armin Min Santos from the Rotary Club of Greater Marikina Valley. Champion President Leonida Nida Obishi from the Rotary Club of San Mateo Central. Champion President Fiorel Season from the Rotary E-Club of Marikina. For Zone 5A, Champion President Geraldine Din Repolio from the Rotary Club of East Rizal. Champion President Sixto Six Cruz III from the Rotary Club of Cainta. Champion President Zenon Bober Atendido Jr. from the Rotary Club of Rizal Centro. Champion President Elpidio June Pagador from the Rotary Club of Rizal Mid-East. Champion President Melvin Joseph Tadeona from the Rotary Club of Suburban East Rizal. Champion President Anselmo Ansel Celeste Jr. from the Rotary Club of Antipolo Centro. Champion President Ronnie Ron Mangalognan from the Rotary Club of Metro Cainta. Champion President Francis Del Halyari III from the Rotary Club of Antipolo City. Champion President Mario Manosca from the Rotary Club of Antipolo East. Champion President Eduardo Eddie Bagtas from the Rotary Club of Metro Antipolo. For Zone 5B, Champion President Gabriel J.B. De Leon from the Rotary Club of Morong. Champion President Rodolfo Benedict San Felipe from the Rotary Club of Lakeshore Rizal. Champion President Basilio Eli Gonzaga from the Rotary Club of Cardona. Champion President Adonis Don Paulino from the Rotary Club of Angono. Champion President Adonis Don Robles from the Rotary Club of Tanay. Champion President Antonio Tony Partos from the Rotary Club of Taytay. Champion President Ellen Salak from the Rotary Club of Teresa. Champion President Rizaldo Ato Servo from the Rotary Club of Binangona. Champion President Chris Allen Calderon from the Rotary Club of Tres Escalon, Taytay. Champion President Elizabeth Liza Zapanta from the Rotary Club of Metro East, Taytay. Champion President Nelson Libarnes from the Rotary Club of Rizal Urban. Champion President Bien Junjun Garotillas from the Rotary Club of Baras. Champion President Larry Malaybalay from the Rotary Club of Hala Hala. Champion President Mona Lisa Moni Capita from the Rotary Club of Rizal Premier. For Zone 6, Champion President Nick Guzman from the Rotary Club of Pasig. Champion President Miguel Mike Marasigan from the Rotary Club of Pasig South. President Arnold Padilla from the Rotary Club of Pasig East. Champion President Joseph Joe Cobello from the Rotary Club of Valle Verde. Champion President Joseph Joey Ortiz from the Rotary Club of Ortigas Centro. Champion President Zeuxis Zox Zanyo from the Rotary Club of Pasig North. Champion President Arabel Ara Sarabia from the Rotary Club of Pasig Sunrise. Champion President Antonio Tony Grajo from the Rotary Club of Pasig West. Champion President Michelle Mitch Ballesteros from the Rotary Club of Mutianang Pasig. Champion President Jaina Jen Jimenez from the Rotary Club of Metro Pasig. Champion President Grace Santa Ana from the Rotary Club of Pasig Central. Champion President George Jorge from the Rotary Club of De La Paz Marcos High. Champion President Rizalito Zaldi Gapas from the Rotary Club of Pasig Premier. For Zone 7, Champion President Hedy Huang from the Rotary Club of San Juan. Champion President Elmir Clarence Elmo Cruz from the Rotary Club of Green Hill. Champion President Alan Jason Bautista from the Rotary Club of San Juan North. Champion President Zeus Aboy from the Rotary Club of Downtown San Juan. Champion President Cesar Jojo Borja Jr. from the Rotary Club of San Juan West. Champion President Sherry Lou Cheryl Kosiking from the Rotary Club of San Juan del Monte. Champion President Pilar Ebarrete from the Rotary Club of San Juan East. Champion President Dolores Dolly Edon from the Rotary E Club of San Juan. Champion President Maria Gracia Joy Fulgencio from the Rotary Club of San Juan Central. Champion President Armando Arman Espino from the Rotary Club of San Juan Neapolitan. Champion President Kathy Soto from the Rotary Club of San Juan United. Champion President Martin Yaput III from the Rotary E-Club of EDSA Ortigas. And last but not the least, for Zone 8, Champion President Adolfo Pong Reyes II from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong. Champion President Marie Isabel Sikuhan from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong West. Champion President Angelo Conrado Reyes from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong North. Champion President Jonah Bagaporo from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong Central. Champion President Harin K. Valenzuela from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong East. Champion President Maria Joselita Jojo Castillo from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong Uptown. Champion President Ray Pineda from the Rotary Club of Wakwak. Champion President Danilo Dan Mojica V from the Rotary Club of Manpasan. Champion President Joan Marie Tejada from the Rotary Club of Greater Mandaluyong. Champion President Rica Marie Taylor from the Rotary Club of Southern Mandaluyong. Champion President Emmanuel Manny Aldaba from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong Premier. Champion President Isagani Gani Dominguez from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong Biyaya. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the virtual processional of your District 3800 Champion President. Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians, and welcome to the Rotary Foundation Recognition. We would like to begin the Rotary Foundation program with the introduction of guests this afternoon. May we call on Deputy District Secretary Ricardo Yu of the Rotary Club of Valenzuela West.
Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians. It is my honor to introduce to you the following dignitaries who are present in this Rotary Foundation Recognition Program. Rotary International President Representative Jess Nicdao. Rotary International Director Rafael Garcia III and spouse Minda. District Governor Nelson Aspe and District Governor Lady Mila. Rotary International President Representative Aide, Rotary Regional Foundation Chairman Virgilio Farcon Jr. and spouse Seni. Immediate past District Governor Marilu Co. and spouse past District Governor Antonio Co. DISCON Chairman, past President Alberto Viscocho and spouse Bing. District Rotary Foundation Chairman Marcos Hermoso and spouse Celi. Incoming District Governor Anthony Parungao and spouse Lana. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DDS Ricardo Yu. To honor our new Paul Harris Fellows and multiple Paul Harris Fellows and major donors, we would like to call on stage the hardworking and dependable annual giving chair, past President Gina Sanchez of the Rotary Club of San Juan.
Thank you, past President Raymond Samson. On behalf of District Governor Nelson Aspe and the District 3800 Rotary Foundation Committee Chair, past District Governor Marcos Hermoso, I would like to thank all of you, the champion Rotarians, for making this year a truly fantastic and record-breaking Rotary Foundation year. Thank you, past President Raymond Samson. On behalf of District Governor Nelson Aspe and the District 3800 Rotary Foundation Committee Chair, past District Governor Marcos Hermoso, I would like to thank all of you, the champion Rotarians, for making this year a truly fantastic and record-breaking Rotary Foundation year. Thank you for your gifts to the various funds of the Rotary Foundation, namely Annual Fund, Polio Plus Fund, and Endowment Fund, thus making our total foundation giving in the total amount is too great for us to keep making this world a better place. Thank you for doing good in the world. Mabuhay ang District 3800. To June 2020. Let's start with new Paul Harris Fellows. Champion President Christian Gerchel Alariao from Malabon Highlands. Rotarian Dino Hernandizo, Metro Valenzuela. Rotarian Richard Henry Santos, Metro Valenzuela. Evan Champion President Evan Angelo Aguiling, Marikina Heights. President-elect Howard Mijares from Marikina Hilltop. Rotarian Elma Bautista, Cardona. Spouse Mila Gonzaga, Cardona. Spouse Nida Magno, Cardona. Champion President Eduardo Bagtas from Metro Antipolo. Rotarian Lucia Reyes from Metro Antipolo. Rotarian Acer Salak, Teresa. Rotarian Geraldine Marte from Rizal Premier. Rotarian William Chen of Suburban East Rizal. Past President Carlos Ramos of Metro Pasig. Rotarian Dulce Binsol, Pasig North. Honoree Maricel Fidelis of San Juan del Monte. President-elect Jill Javiñar of San Juan del Monte. Rotarian Teresita Mariposa of San Juan del Monte. Rotarian William Ong, San Juan del Monte. Rotarian Dindo Reyes, San Juan del Monte. Rotarian Isabel Carmela C. of San Juan del Monte. Rotarian Janet Visser, San Juan del Monte. Rotarian Michael Manuel Romero of San Juan Neapolitan. Rotarian Johnny Rodil, San Juan North. Rotarian Jean Patrick Dominguez, Rotary Club of Mandaluyong, Biyaya. Past President Christy Fuentes of Manpasan. Past President Pamela Godoy of Manpasan. Past President Gisipe Lauro Morta of Manpasan. Rotarian Euclid Teng of Rotary Club of Wakwak. And now, Paul Harris Fellow Plus One, past President Vincent Ryan Malapitan of Caloocan North. Past President Arnold Cabiltes, Valenzuela. Past President Charlie Bite, Marikina Hilltop. Past President Carlos Manansala, Marikina Hilltop. Past President Rodolfo Reyes, Marikina Hilltop. Past President Victor Varua, Marikina Hilltop. Past President Enrico Bautista, Marikina Hilltop. Past President Mariano Betic, Marikina Hilltop. Past President Ramonito Fernandez, Marikina Hilltop. Past President Rodolfo Garcia, Marikina Hilltop. Rotarian Rodney Managat, Marikina Hilltop. Past President Gregorio Pagulayan, Marikina North. Champion President Rodrigo Bautista, Marikina West. Rotarian Katrina Frances Evasco, Marikina West. Past President Romel Bautista of Cardona. Past President Melbert Reyes of Lakeshore Rizal. Champion President Rodolfo Benedict San Felipe of Lakeshore Rizal. Rotarian Diosdado Felix Zapata, Metro East Taytay. Charter President Juabili Racho of Rizal Urban. Past President Fernando Cabita, Rizal Premier. Charter President Marita Cabita from Rizal Premier. Rotarian Janet De Vera, Suburban, East Rizal. Charter President Beliton Oliver Darwin, De La Paz, Marcos High. Past President Manuel Torres of Ortigas Center. Rotarian Isabel Lee, San Juan del Monte. President-elect Cesar Juan Pangan, San Juan Neapolitan. Past President Orlando Margarito Vivares, Mandaluyong Central. Past President Victor Buencamino, Mandaluyong Central. Roberto Castanares, Mandaluyong Central. Rotarian Enrico Hernandez, Mandaluyong. Past President Romeo Matias, Mandaluyong Uptown. And now, let's proceed to Paul Harris, Fellow Plus 2. Past President Jose Cabungcal of Marikina Hilltop. Past President Robert Leung, Marikina Hilltop. Past President Renato Reside, Marikina Hilltop. Rotarian Ramon Timoteo, Marikina Hilltop. Past President Rodel Volante of Marikina West. Past President Joaquin Ang, Pasig North. Rotarian Joy Chua, San Juan del Monte. Past President Dinri Francisco of San Juan del Monte. Past President Valerie C., San Juan del Monte. Champion President Alan Jason Bautista of San Juan North. Past President Jose Pacapac, San Juan North. Past President Sidri Candelaria of Manpasan. Past President Adolfo Reyes of Mandaluyong. And now, let's proceed to Paul Harris Fellow Plus 3. Past President Tadeo Palma of Marikina Hilltop. Past President Rowena Tejada, Metro Marikina. President Grace Abducol of RC Taytay. Past President Joshua Santos of San Juan del Monte. Past President Lina Sarmiento of San Juan del Monte. Past President Susana Vergara, San Juan del Monte. Rotarian Benito Puruganan, San Juan North. Past President Eduardo Cabral, San Juan Neapolitan. Past President Adriel Bersola of Mandaluyong Central. And now, let's proceed to Paul Harris Fellow Plus 4. Rotarian Peter Chua of Metro Valenzuela. Past President Agustin Angala of Suburban East Rizal. Champion President Joseph Cobelo of Valle Verde. Past President Rosela Pagdilao of San Juan del Monte. And now, let's proceed to Paul Harris Fellow Plus 5. Past President Peter Paul Past President Marita Ramos of San Juan del Monte. President Jeffrey Koo of Malabon, Past President Elda Tan of San Juan del Monte, and now Paul Harris Fellow Plus 7, Past President Raymond Samson of Pasig South, and now for Paul Harris Fellow Plus 8, Past President Manuel Carlos of Marikina Central, and last but not the least, Charter President Geraldo Daway Jr. of Pasig Central. And now, to recognize our new major donors and Arts Club Society member, please welcome our very own District Rotary Foundation Chair from the Rotary Club of San Juan North, past District Governor Marcos Hermoso.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant Governor Gina Sanchez. Once again, you have outdone this, breaking records as far as annual fund, polio fund, total giving, and annual fund per capita, of which District 3800 is among the top 10 districts in the world. Another round of applause for the very hardworking annual fund chair, Lieutenant Governor Gina Sanchez. And now, for our new major donors, Level 1, Past President and Attorney Lorna Kapunan from the Rotary Club of Sampaguita Grace Park. Past President Albert De Rivera of the Rotary Club of Pasig South. Champion President Adolfo Reyes of the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong. Champion President Emmanuel Aldaba of the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong Premier. Past President Maglangit de Campong of the Rotary Club of Wakwak. Rotarian Rebe de Tablan of the Rotary Club of Wakwak. Past President Alberto Biscocho of the Rotary Club of Wakwak. Our new major donor, Level 2, Champion President Sherilu Koshi King of the Rotary Club of San Juan del Monte. Our new major donor, Level 3, Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator and past District Governor Virgilio Falcon Jr. of the Rotary Club of Marikina. And now, we come to our new Arts Club Society members. My friends, Rotary International District 3800 has now 6 Arts Club Society members. The first of which was Rotary International Director Rafael and Linda Garcia, followed by the immediate past District Governor Marilu and past District Governor Tony Cole of the Rotary Clubs of San Juan del Monte and San Juan North. We also have Senior Assistant Governor and Best Class President Rami and Joanna Garcia of the Rotary Club of Pasig, followed by past District Governor Benny and Nona Ricafort of the Rotary Club of Pasig South. And now, our new and 6th Arts Club Society member, Trustee Circle, Champion President Nick and Nana Guzman of the Rotary Club of Pasig. By now, you must realize that half of the Arts Club Society members are from the Garcia family, the family of Rotary International Director Rafi Garcia. From the bottom of our hearts, from District 3800, we all thank you for your generosity. And now we proceed with our 66th Foundation, Giving, and Eric Clubs a very good number indeed.
The first, Malabon Central, Malabon, Navotas, North Bay East, Malabon East, Malabon Highlands, Caloocan, Caloocan Monumento, Metro East Caloocan, Sampaguita Grace Park, Caloocan North, Metro Valenzuela, Valenzuela East, Valenzuela South, Valenzuela West, Marikina West, Rodriguez, Marikina Heights, Marikina East, Marikina Hilltop, Marikina, River City, Marikina, Marikina Valley, San Mateo Midtown, Marikina Central, Antipolo East, Binangonan, Cardona, Rizal Urban, Tanay, Teresa, Rizal Centro, Cainta, Metro East Taytay, Rizal Premier, Lakeshore Rizal, Angono, Tres Escalon Taytay, Suburban East Rizal, De La Paz Marcos High, Metro Pasig, Mutianang Pasig, Ortigas Center, Pasig Central, Pasig North, Pasig South, Pasig Sunrise, Pasig West, Pasig, Green Hills, San Juan Neapolitan, San Juan United, San Juan Del Monte, San Juan North, Greater Mandaluyong, Mandaluyong North, Mandaluyong Premier, Mandaluyong Uptown, Mandaluyong West, Wakwak, Mandaluyong Biyaya, Mandaluyong Central, Manpasan, Mandaluyong. And now to our 13 sustaining member clubs. We have Valenzuela, Marikina West, Marikina Hilltop, San Mateo, Teresa, Rizal Premier, Mutianang Pasig, Ortigas Center, San Juan Del Monte, San Juan North, Mandaluyong Premier, Wakwak, Mandaluyong Central. And now let us acknowledge our one and only 100% Paul Harris Fellow Club, no other than the Rotary Club of San Juan Neapolitan. I was really amazed that the champion team of District Governor Nelson Aspe raised the bar despite this difficult time. Your generosity never wavered despite our current situation. Your Rotary Foundation team will forever be grateful. Once again, congratulations. Let us forever be the champions of the Rotary Foundation. Mabuhay ang Rotary International District 3800. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Congratulations to our new Paul Harris Fellows, multiple Paul Harris Fellows, and major donors. Making waves not only in the Philippines, but in the whole world. Our next speaker, the pride of District 3800. And to formally introduce him, we would like to call on stage past President Pablito Lito Bermundo of the Rotary Club of San Juan North.
This first-of-its-kind event, made possible by our District Governor Nelson Aspe and the Executive Committee through the wonder of technology, is certainly going to be one of our memorable experiences. Those of us who have a part in our virtual discount program very well know that we are talking to a home lockdown yet connected audience of Rotarians scattered all around more than 1,100 square kilometers of coronavirus-threatened land, better known to us Rotarians as our beloved District 3800. Good afternoon, my friends in Rotary and friends of Rotary. It gives me great pleasure to be given the opportunity to introduce a very special person in the Rotary world. My early connection with Rotary International Director Raffle Garcia was in the 1970s when we were both professional employees. He was top executive of Soma Computer of the Lopez Group of Companies, and myself, CFO of an American multinational company. In those years, RI Director Rafi was not yet making a lot of money, but he had a private pelota court in his house where he used to invite me to play. We kept tab of our scores, but one evening I noticed that he was not writing our scores in numbers like 21-10 or 21-11. Instead, he was writing words. So I became curious and went to take a look. This is his version of our scorecard. Under the win column, he wrote all the time. And under the loss column, he wrote not applicable. Translation: even in the games we have not played, he already recorded the outcome. That could very well be Rotary truth. I call it home court advantage. Fast forward to 2004. When the Arts Club Society was created in 2004, RI Director Rafi was a member in good standing. Fast forward to 2004. When the Arts Club Society was created in 2004, RI Director Rafi was a member in good standing of the Rotary Club of Pasig, simply because he was regularly paying his club dues. In 2006, during their meeting to elect the club president for 2006-2007, someone else, and not him, was supposed to be the club president. But the club chose to reward him for again being absent during that meeting by electing him president. That made us classmates under our leading governor, James D., and his Valentine, Lady Elena. And that club decision became Rotary's big, big gain. Today, RI Director Rafi's portrait, together with his spouse Minda, are eminently etched on glass in the Arts Club Society Gallery on the 17th floor of the Rotary International headquarters in Evanston, Illinois. Those portraits will remain there forever among the Foundation's highest donors and most valued supporters. The high-level tier roles of membership in the Arts Club Society seem to have anticipated that there will be generous donors like RI Director Rafi. By donating an additional $250,000 to the Foundation, the Arts Club Society will welcome and honor members of the family like parents, siblings, and grandchildren as members of the Arts Club Society family circle. Who knows? Who knows what RI Director Rafi will do for the Foundation, for his achiever grandchildren he fondly and proudly talks about in Facebook all the time. Of course, son Rami and his spouse Joanna, son-in-law Nick Guzman and his spouse Nana are already members of the Arts Club Society, and we are all proud of them. And as for me, personally, had I known that RI Director Rafi would become this big a name in the Rotary world, and had I known that he would become such a big name in Philippines and international business, I should have been much nicer to him in the 1970s, and I should have been an even nicer classmate in 2006 and beyond. But all is not lost, because I am looking for a legal way to change my family name from Bermundo to Garcia. My friends in Rotary, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and let's listen well to his message for us. Rotary International Director Rafael Rafi Garcia III.
Good afternoon. Champion Governor Nelson Aspe and Lady Mila, District Governor-elect Tony P. Parungao and Lady Lana, District Governor nominee Oji Soliman and Lady Tess, District Governor nominee designate Bobby Tanyag, immediate past District Governor AKS Mariluco and spouse Tony Co, members of the District 3800 Council of Governors, distinguished Rotarians and guests, good afternoon. When our champion Governor Nelson Aspe asked me if I could speak before this DISCON, I immediately said yes. But afterwards I found out that he wanted me not only to deliver an inspirational message, which I did yesterday, but he also wanted me to deliver a speech on the Rotary Foundation. And what better way for me to talk about the Rotary Foundation than to let you know about the Arts Club Society members from the Philippines, a collection of 22 people who have collectively given $6 million to the Rotary Foundation. I started my journey of giving in 2006 when I was the president of RC Pasig, and I first became a major donor level 1, giving $10,000. Before that, I was just a multiple Paul Harris Fellow for 35 years. But I quickly jumped up to major donor level 2 in 2006, giving $25,000 when I was challenged by past District Governor Lina Aurelio, the first woman Rotary District Governor in Asia and in the Philippines. From there, it was not difficult to jump up to the Arts Club Society. Although there was only one Filipino AKS member in 2006 when I became club president of the Rotary Club of Pasig. 10 years later, in 2016, there were already 7. The first was the late Don Angelo King of the Anito Lodge and Victoria Court fame, who was the first Filipino in the Arts Club Society in 2002. Then came the late Don Emilio Yap of the Manila Bulletin Today and Manila Hotel, who joined the trustee circle in 2004 and in 2006 stepped up to the chair circle. Then past RI Director Rafael Paeng Echanova and the late Meli Echanova of Concepcion Industries became the first Filipino Rotarian members of the Arts Club Society in 2010. Paeng is the second most senior Rotarian now after Mat Caparas. After Paeng, we would have Jok Jok Bulante and Guillermo Tumangan. I am now the most junior of the senior Philippine Rotarians. I finally followed in 2011 when I was a district governor of District 3800, giving $250,000 to join the AKS Trustee Circle in 2011. By 2014, I had qualified as the first Filipino Rotarian in the chair circle of the Arts Club Society, giving more than $500,000 to the Rotary Foundation. By 2018, I had qualified for the foundation circle, giving $1 million. Didn't you wonder where I got the money to give to the Rotary Foundation in the first place? Some of you knew me when I was just a professional brain for hire. How was I able to afford to give millions to the Rotary Foundation? I was able to afford it because God gave me back many times what I had first given, because He could see the good I was doing for so many people. I was not a noted philanthropist. I earned a simple living developing IT systems, but I still managed to walk among the giants and gave even more than many of them had given. I was followed in 2012 by District 3830 Passage to Governor Robert Kwan, the man behind St. Luke's Global, and Chow King. Before he passed on in 2018, he had given $500,000 to the Rotary Foundation to qualify for the chair circle. He was followed in 2014 by District 3830 Passage to Governor Edna and Martin Suter, who are now also members of the chair circle. But it should be noted that their giving to the Rotary Foundation totals to just a few $100,000 short of qualifying for the foundation circle. The Suters are one of the largest real estate developers in Laguna and Cavite after they completed projects in Santa Rosa. They are now developing another large project in Tansa, Cavite, and will soon start work on projects in Tagaytay and Palawan. And to round out the first 7 AKS members from the Philippines in 2016, they were followed by the mother of Security Bank and St. Luke's Global Chairman, Frederick D. But what I am most proud about is that by the end of my term as Zone 7A EMGA in Rotary year 2017, I had added 10 more Filipino AKS members, including my own son, past President Rafael Rami Garcia IV, and his spouse, Joanna, bringing the total number of Filipino AKS to 17. Rami has taken over the mega group of computer companies since my retirement in 2009. AG Rami are the only father and son members of the Arts Club Society in the Philippines, and possibly Asia, and maybe even the world. After my son AG Rami, the power couple of District 3800, Pastors to Governor Tony and Pastors to Governor Marilu Co, became the third AKS members from District 3800 when they joined at the Atlanta International Convention. This couple is behind the very successful Marilu jewelry stores that you see in SM malls all over. Pastors to Governor Marilu is the only living Pastors to Governor who has served as a district governor twice. She was appointed by RI President Barry Racine to take the place of the late Raul Evangelista, who passed on before he could assume his position. the late District 3780 past district governor Bobby Biray, also served as a district governor twice. He passed on from prostate cancer a few years ago. Past district governor Benny Ricafort and spouse Nona finally became the fourth AKS members from District 3800 in November 2019. Benny used to be the president of Clark Development Corporation, while Nona was a senior official of CHED and was active with the Inner Wheel. Benny is the only surviving past district governor from RC Pasig South after the passing of Paul Honorio and Ferdy Fuentes. May they rest in peace. Nick Guzman, a dentist and the current champion president of the Rotary Club of Pasig, my son-in-law, who along with his spouse and my daughter, Susana Garcia Guzman, joined the trustee circle of the Arts Club Society in December 2019, making them the fifth AKS members from District 3800, the third AKS members from the Rotary Club of Pasig, and also the third AKS members from my family. I don't think there are too many families with 3 AKS members in the world. Past President Arnel Mateo and past President Sara Del Rey Mateo became the first AKS members from District 3780. Arnel is a lawyer and president of the Rotary Club of San Francisco del Monte. Sara is also past president of the Rotary Club of Midtown Quezon City. They are in the manpower, services, and clothing businesses. Everyone expected District Governor-elect Johnny Gao Yu and his partner Veronica Ho to be the first AKS members from District 3780, considering that Johnny had inherited a vast piece of land in the Anghari that his father had won in a dispute with Ayala Land, making him an instant billionaire. Endowment and Major Gifts Advisor, past district governor Jesnik Dao and his spouse Mimi, became the first AKS members from District 3790 in October 2017. Jess owns around 30 Jollibee stores in Pampanga and Tarlac. He also succeeded me as Endowment and Major Gifts Advisor in Zone 7 and 10A. Charter President Maria Nieva Bing Carion is the second AKS member from District 3810 in October 2016, since Emilio Yap was the first. Bing Carion is famous for her coffee table books and is the sister of the late Bong Carion, former governor of Marinduque. She was then joined by Charter President, Senator, 8-time champion Manny Pacquiao and his spouse Jinky in May 2017. I have always admired Manny Pacquiao, who was just a mere pushcart vendor before he tried boxing as a career. I watched him try desperately to speak English with his very heavy Cebuano accent before. However, his speech the other day, accepting the award for Polio Plus, was amazing. He hardly had any accent. In April 2019, RC Manila champion president Joaquin Jackie Rodriguez became the first AKS member from the Rotary Club of Manila and the fourth from District 3810. Past District Governor Rustico Chito Recto and his spouse Lydia are the first AKS members from District 3820 in October 2016. Chito is a banker, real estate developer, and agri-entrepreneur from Batangas. They were then joined by past District Governor Paeng Tantuco and his spouse Nene, In July 2017, Governor Paeng is a known philanthropist from Sariaya, Quezon. The district with the most AKS members is District 3830, with the pioneering Don Angelo King in 2002, followed by PAS RI Director Paeng Echanova in 2010, then Pastors to Governor Robert and Yvonne Kwan in 2012, and Pastors to Governor Edna and Martin Suter in 2014, followed by the mother of Security Bank Chairman Friedrich D. on May 2015. The sixth AKS member from District 3830 is past President David and Machet Torres Ackerman in October 2019. David is a stockbroker like his late father. For the longest time, getting Visayan and Mindanaoan Rotarians to give to the Rotary Foundation enough to qualify them as Arch Clump Society members was worse than pulling teeth. But finally, through the efforts of EMGA Pastors to Governor Jess Tigdao, the dam was breached when Stephen Bobong Castillo and partner Heidi De La Cruz joined the trustee circle last September 2019. Bobong belongs to the Wong family of Cebu, which owns the IPI group of companies, where he runs Sun Pride, which produces bacon, ham, and other meat products. Although he was a Rotex in 1978, he has refused to be president of the Rotary Club of Cebu. Then Jose and Rosario Soberano also joined the trustee circle in October 2019. Joe is an Atenean, past president of the Rotary Club of Cebu, who owns Cebu Land Masters, a fast-growing real estate developer. The third AKS member from District 3860 and the Rotary Club of Cebu is the late Pastor to Governor Ed Chongbian and his spouse Sally, who decided to honor his memory by completing the payment for Trustee Circle last 2019. 22 noble men and women set up their legacies of generosity to the Rotary Foundation. Let me share with you something that District 3410 Pastors to Governor Mustain Jadsali, the first Arch Clump Society member from Indonesia, once said. He was a good friend and a great Rotarian who unfortunately passed away a few years ago. And this is what he said. Give and you shall receive. You are enriched by what you give. You are impoverished by what you keep. He said that when Rotarians reach a position of means, when they have more than what they need, they must say to the widows and the orphans and the destitute in our communities to come and invoke their rights over a portion of our wealth, because this is their right and our duty and responsibility. I hope there are many of you who have been inspired by the words of Mustain Jadsali, as well as the example of the 22 noble Arch Clump Society members from the Philippines, 5 of whom are from District 3800. I urge you to set up a legacy of generosity. Let people remember you for what you did in this life and the many lives that you enriched and changed. God bless all of you, and thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Rotary International Director Rafael Rafi Garcia III. To formally introduce the Rotary International President's representative to this district convention, may we call on our Rotary International President's Representative Aide, the Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator, Virgilio June Farcon Jr. of the Rotary Club of Marikina.
Thank you very much, Past President Raymond Samson, RI Director Rafael Garcia III and spouse Minda, Champion Governor Nelson Aspe and spouse Mila, my fellow Champion District Officers, Champion Presidents, my fellow Rotarians, my fellow diehard supporters of the Rotary Foundation, Rotaractors, and our lovely and very supportive spouses, good afternoon. I personally know our RIPR Jess simply because he used to be my boss in the Rotary Foundation. Yes, this is true. I serve as one of his assistants, RRFC, and allow me to give you a glimpse of his very enviable leadership and service record to our Rotary Foundation. He's a true-blooded and diehard supporter of the Rotary Foundation. Do you know that after his term as District Governor, he immediately served as the District Rotary Foundation Chairman, or DRFC, of District 3790 for 3 years. And after serving as DRFC, he was appointed as Assistant Rotary Foundation Coordinator for Zone 7A for Rotary year 2013-16 for another 3 years. His boss then was our very own past District Governor Mac Hermoso, who at that time was the Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator. He succeeded RRFC Mac Hermoso and was appointed as RRFC for Rotary year 2016-2019. At that time, I served as one of his assistant RRFC. Short of 6 months in finishing his term as RRFC, RIPR Jess was appointed as Endowment and Major Gifts Advisor on January 1, 2019. It was also at that time that I was appointed as RRFC to serve starting January 1, 2019 until June 30, 2022. So we are partners in the Rotary Foundation serving Zone 7A and now Zone 10A. This is not the first time that our RI President's representative will serve as RIPR. In fact, he's already a veteran in representing RI Presidents because this will be his 3rd time. The first time was in 2014 when he was appointed by past RI President Ron Borton to the 2014 District Conference of District 1180 in Manchester, England. The second time was last year when he was appointed by immediate past RI President Barry Racine as RIPR to the 2019 DISCON of District 3502 in Taoyuan City, Taiwan. And now, for the 3rd time, he was appointed by RI President Mark Daniel Maloney at the District 3800 District Conference. He also served as members of the organizing committees of the 2009-2015 Manila Rotary Institute and the 2018 Yogyakarta Rotary Institute. He also served as the program chair of the 2016 Presidential Conference on Water and Sanitation in Manila. He was a favorite training leader at the Governors-elect training seminars in 2016, 2017, and 2018. He served as the Regional Rotary Foundation Chairman at the 2018 Yogyakarta Rotary Institute and the Chairman of the AKS Regional Induction Ceremonies at the 2019 Manila Rotary Institute. He and spouse Mimi are the first Arts Club Society members from District 3790. And at present, he is serving as the Endowment and Major Gifts Advisor for Zone 10A for Rotary year 2019 to 2022. RIPR Jess is an awardee of the Distinguished Service Award, the highest award from the Rotary Foundation. And as our EMGA for this year, EMGA Jess Nicdao had the rare opportunity to lead our Zone 10A and came up with the biggest number of AKS for this year. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming back to the stage our Rotary International's President's representative, EMGA, and the first AKS of District 3790, past District Governor Jesus Jess Nicdao.
Good afternoon, my fellow Rotarians. This afternoon, I'm going to discuss with you the Rotary Foundation. This is our foundation, which has been doing good in the world for more than 100 years now. Thank you to our generous donors. In behalf of the Rotary Foundation, I'd like to sincerely thank you all for your generosity and for making our foundation stronger and bigger. I'd like to thank most especially the 3,426 Paul Harris Fellows, 93 major donors level 1, 19 major donors level 2, 7 major donors level 3, that includes District Governor Nelson and Mila Aspe, RRFC June and Seni Forcon, past District Governor Edison and Malen Ang, past District Governor Ruf and Dolores Luna, past District Governor Joe and Maria Teresa Peralta, past District Governor Tony and Mila Puyat, Annual Fund Chair Gina Sanchez. We'd like also to thank the 3 major donors level 4, headed by past District Governor Mac and Celi Hermoso, past President Manny Reyes, Delphine and Norma Samson. Our 4 AKS Trustee Circle members, past District Governor Tony and past District Governor Marilu Ko, past District Governor Benny and Nona Ricaport, past President Rami and Joanna Garcia, past President Nick and Susana Guzman. Of course, we'd like to thank most especially the first and only AKS member in the Foundation Circle, our RI Director and your member, RI Director Rafi and Minda Garcia. My friends, my fellow Rotarians, let us make our foundation always our charity of choice. For the 12th straight year, our foundation have been given the 4-star rating, the highest rating by Charity Navigator. This is an independent evaluator of charities in the U.S. We are very proud of this rating because it demonstrates how the foundation uses donations, sustains its programs and services, and practices good governance and openness. Another point is how 90% of funds are spent on programs and projects, while some charities in the world averages only 70%. What are our 4 top priorities? They are still, number 1, polio eradication. This is the number 1 priority of our entire organization. We must work towards this end with every muscle and every fiber in our system. We must finish the job. True that in the last year we have seen increases in the number of cases. This is a concern, but it is a challenge we anticipated. Remember that 18 million people are walking free today because of us, and that type 2 and type 3 have already been eradicated, leaving only type 1. We are now down to only 2 countries reporting with the wild polio virus, Pakistan and Afghanistan. We will finish the job. Number 2 is achieving the Foundation's comprehensive target of $400 million. Our comprehensive fundraising goal this year is $400. And number 3 is to encourage Rotarians to make gifts to our Foundation's endowment fund. I will expound on this later. Number 3 is our Rotary Peace programs. We should be very proud of our foundation and its impact. over the last 100 years. Rotarians like you and me have spent over $4.3 billion in life-changing projects through foundation programs, and countless hours have been volunteered. What is the foundation's impact? Last year, over $400 million was raised, which funded close to 100 Rotary Peace Fellowships, over 500 district grants, and over 1,300 global grant projects. Rotarians have an incredible track record of success, which is increasingly recognized around the world. The foundation has also approved more than $4.3 million in grants to more than 170 districts all over the world. For COVID-19 response, it issued new guidelines allowing districts to use portion of their open district grants for COVID-19 and will allow expenses of clubs related to COVID-19 that were incurred from 15 March to June 20 to be reimbursed through Rotary Year 2020-21. Expenditures in addition to the programs just highlighted. The Foundation awarded an impressive $151 million in Polio Plus grants last year, $87 million for our global grants, $26 million for district grants in total. The Foundation spent $335 million last year. The graph is now our philanthropy update as of 31 May 2020. This is a summary of audited contributions. Total contributions now is $336.2 million against a goal of $400 million. We still need more donations to the annual fund and Polio Plus, but I'm confident we will attain our goal. We will attain our goal. Our top 20 giving countries as of May 31, 2020. This graph will show you the top 20 giving countries in the world. And as of the end of May, the Philippines, our country, is in number 9 in total giving, number 7 in annual fund, and number 5 in per capita. I think we all need to applaud for this very, very significant achievement of Philippine Rotary. Speaking of major gifts, in this case, major gifts is defined by an irrevocable gift of $10,000 and more. 1,501 major gifts were made in Rotary Year 2018-19, totaling $152.8 million. I would like to draw your attention to the Philippines, which has increased the amount of major gifts by 250%. 250%. We are happy to welcome 89 new AKS members from all over the world and the many new major donors, Bequest Society members, benefactors, Paul Harris Fellows. I'd like now to show you our grant award summary. Last year, we approved a total of 494 district grants amounting to $28.3 million and 1,403 global grants at $86.6 million. These are the recipient countries, or the Philippines, this year received 77 grants amounting to $3.9 million. But, my friends, we can do better than that. We are increasing our grant applications every year now. Marami na pong sumasali sa Global Grant Project. Now, this is 3,800's performance this Rotary year. And the graph will show you that in foundation giving your district as of June 10, 2020, and you should all be proud of this. Congratulations to Governor Nelson and the champion team, RRFC June Farcon, DRFC Mac Hermoso, and Annual Fund Chair Gina Sanchez for this historical performance. Your per capita of $315.29, annual fund of $813,000, polio fund of $141,000, total giving of $978,000 are the highest in the zone, in the whole Philippines. And these figures are the highest ever record donations made by District 3800. Pinapalakpakan po yan. And now we go to the endowment fund. Contribution. The endowment fund contribution remains to be a challenge in all of Philippine districts. And I want to discuss that a little later. Our next slide will show you a graph of the performance of the giving of all Philippine districts as of June 10, 2020. Total annual fund stands at $3.68 million and total giving at $4.5 million, per capita at 150, as mentioned earlier. District 3800 is still the highest in per capita, total giving, annual giving. Despite COVID-19 this year, the Philippines will be contributing one of the biggest donations to the Rotary Foundation in annual fund, in total giving, in Polio Plus, and in per capita. Thank you and congratulations to our Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator, past Governor June Farcon. His leadership made this all possible. This slide again will show you the historical event worldwide. We have two districts in the top 50 in the Philippines. District 3800 and 3820 in the top 50 in the Philippines. And we have three districts highest in per capita. That includes 3800, 3820, and 3860. My congratulations to District Governor Nelson, the champion team, RRFC June Farcon, DRFC Mac Hermoso, and our annual fund chair, Gina Sanchez. Now we go to the endowment fund. As EMGA, I want to dive deeper into the endowment fund. As you know, the endowment ensures that Rotary will retain its strength as an organization in perpetuity, habang buhay tayo, o kahit na wala na tayo, by providing future generations of Rotarians more financial resources to do good in the world. The endowment fund, we are building our endowment fund 2025 by 2025. What does this mean? Anong ibig sabihin nito? Today, our endowment fund stands at $1.316 billion with $487 million in net assets and $828.9 million in commitments. Our objectives are, number one, raising awareness of Rotary's endowments, soliciting outright gifts, and stewarding existing donors so that by the year 2025, our endowment fund will become $2.025 billion or $25 million by 2025. You know, that will be having a $1 billion in net assets with the balance in expectancies and bequest type commitments. Imagine the good we will be able to do with a 2 billion endowment fund. What is the impact of this? In 2007-8, we had 7.5 million of spendable earnings available from the endowment. 10 years later, after, the amount increased to $15.5 million, more than double what it was a decade ago. You know, when we reach our 2025 by 2025 goal, our endowment will have 1 billion investment earnings alone will provide approximately $75 million for Rotarians to do all kinds of life-changing projects around the globe, year after year. Malaki pa po yan dun sa ginasta natin sa mga global grants natin. My fellow Rotarians, our annual fund, our annual gifts to the foundation help people around the world live better lives today. Our endowment fund is planning a gift to the Rotary's Foundation that support these life-changing programs forever, habang-haba. My fellow Rotarians, Rotary would not be the organization it is today if it had not been supported for more than 100 years by our Rotary Foundation. Our foundation is what it is today because of Rotarians like you and me who supported it in the most dedicated and in the most committed manner. When we want to help, when we want to give, let us remember that the earlier we help, the earlier we give will make a lot of difference to those who needed our help. Let us never postpone our giving. Let us do it now. And what a better way to do it than to give to the Rotary Foundation. Let us keep the foundation foremost in our minds. And in closing, please allow me to ask all of you today, after this conference, when you go back to your clubs, keep our foundation foremost in your minds. It gives substance to our Rotary membership. It gives substance to us being called Rotarians. It saves lives. It changes lives. Most of all, it gives us Rotarians peace and happiness, knowing that somewhere in the world, somebody is alive because of us. Children are well and going to school because of us. A family has food on the table because of us. People have better hopes at the future because of us, because of Rotary. Now, it is our responsibility to make sure that our foundation can do even better in its second century of service. And my friends, as long as we do that, we shall keep on connecting our fellow Rotarians to work for building up a better world to live in. Maraming salamat sa inyo.
Thank you very much, RI President's Representative, Endowment and Major Gifts Advisor, or EMGA, and past District Governor, Jess Nicdao. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our fourth plenary session, the District Business and Closing Plenary. To introduce our District Governor-elect and his family, let us all welcome on stage incoming District Secretary Benji Liboro of the Rotary Club of Ortigas Center.
Good morning. It is my great honor to introduce to you the incoming District Governor, Anthony Tony P. Nunag Parungaw. After which, we will show you a video that will highlight the significant milestones of his private, public, professional, and Rotary lives. I first met Tony P. during the 1999 PETS as we prepared to take over the presidency of our club under Governor Jose Pepe Peralta. We were all young, but Tony P. was one of the youngest in our group. I imagine he was expected to shine during our PETS because the host club was his club, and his club elders are very demanding. But I remember being so impressed by how ready Tony P. seemed for the role of president of his club. And that was actually when I decided that I had better take the presidency of my club more seriously. 2 years later, we were again together in the district nominating committee under Governor Teddy Zamora at a time when competition for the governorship was quite contentious. Tony P. and I had to explain and defend the various modes of selecting the next governor in a special district workshop that we had to organize. Through the 20 years since 2000, Tony P. and I kept running into each other in the service of the district and of our clubs. He is very articulate in both English and Filipino, and he's a superb and convincing speaker, so much so that whenever my club invites potential Rotarians to join us, we ask Tony B. to be our speaker. Even as he served in government, he continued to quietly serve the district in various capacities. And his special advocacy was developing and launching the Concentrated Language Encounter, or CLE, literacy program in our and other Rotary districts. As Undersecretary of Agrarian Reform, Tony P. was given the difficult task of implementing the redistribution of large parts of Hacienda Luisita at a time when one of the Coanco family members was the sitting president of the country. This he did impartially, professionally, successfully. Amazing. I remember one birthday dinner for PDG Tony Puyat. A small group of us presidents, 2000, were teasing Tony P. about running for district governor, I think at the instigation of Governor Pepe. Suddenly, Tony P. turned to me and asked, if I make myself available for district governor, papayag ka ba maging district secretary? I was so surprised, I said, of course, without even thinking. So here I am today to introduce to you our incoming district governor, Anthony Tony P. Parungaw. Please give the following video presentation your undivided attention. Thank you.
Thank you very much, past President Benji, my classmate from 20 years ago, for that wonderful introduction. I'd like to greet, of course, first and foremost, Champion Governor Nelson Aspe, and greet him in advance for what I think has been a successful hosting and holding of our district conference, the first in the history of our district, a virtual DISCON year 2020. I also like to greet the hosts, the Rotary Club of Wakwak, as well as the members of the Council of Governors, especially RI Director Raffle Garcia, as well as our Regional Rotary Foundation Chair, past District Governor June Farcon. And to all the Rotarians present here today, to all the champion Rotarians, good morning. It is with singular honor and grateful appreciation that I look forward to becoming the governor of our beloved district for Rotary year 2020-2021. It has been a long journey, starting 2 years ago when yours truly was selected by the district nominating committee in behalf of all the clubs in our district. It is a trust and confidence reposed upon me that I take seriously, and I will do everything in my power to live up to that trust. And I would like to thank all the Rotarians in this district and even beyond who have through the years shown their support for the forthcoming administration. I appreciate it very much, and I look forward to being of service with you, pandemic or no pandemic. You know, it's clear that for the past year, the district has broken all records, surpassed all achievements, done what possibly could not have been done before. It has been a champion year in all aspects, and I congratulate Governor Nelson Aspe and his champion presidents and district officers for a job very well done. If I can only approximate what they have done in the year ahead, then I will be very, very happy. Now, it's also clear by the things that we have done that Rotary truly connects the world, regardless of whether there is a pandemic or not. And I can tell you this, mark my words, Rotary will continue to be of service to humanity. Rotarians will always be there to help. We will always be champions. And mark my words, Rotary will open opportunities in the years to come. Thank you very much, and good morning. And now, I'd like to call on my much, much better half, spouse Lana Parungaw.
Thank you and congratulations, District Governor-elect Anthony Tony P. Parungaw. To announce the District Governor nominee for 2021 to 2022 is the Chairman of the District Nominating Committee for Rotary Year 2018-2019. Please welcome from the Rotary Club of Caloocan, past District Governor Salvador Saldi Quimpo.
Good afternoon. As the chairman of the District Nominating Committee of 2019, I would like to present the District Governor nominee and District Governor for Rotary Year 2021 to 2022 of District 3800. Our District Governor nominee was ushered into the world of Rotary in 1989 when he became President for Rotary Year 2003 to 2004 of the newly chartered Rotary Club of San Juan West. He took pride in working with his fellow helping governor, past District Governor Tony Puyat, who motivated him well that he was able to achieve the most outstanding club president award in that same Rotary year. He became a district officer in Rotary Year 2000 during the term of the late past District Governor Teddy Zamora. He held various district positions every Rotary year, some of which were as follows: Assistant Governor, Deputy District Governor, Deputy District Secretary, and District Chair for different committees. He served as District Secretary twice. First, during the term of the late past District Governor Lirio Sandoval in Rotary Year 2012 to 2013, and second, during the term of past District Governor Marilu Co in Rotary Year 2014 to 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with pride that I introduce to you the District Governor nominee of District 3800, our District Governor for Rotary Year 2021 to 2022. Please welcome District Governor nominee Augusto Ogie Soliman and spouse Tess Soliman.
Thank you, past District Governor Saldi Quimpo, and congratulations and wishing you the best, District Governor nominee Augusto Ogie Soliman. To announce the District Governor nominee designate is the Chairman of the District Nominating Committee for Rotary Year 2019-2020. Please welcome from the Rotary Club of San Juan North, past District Governor Antonio Tony Co.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and great pleasure to present to you a distinguished member of the Rotary Club of Pasig South, a Major Donor Level 2, our Governor for Rotary Year 2022-23, Arturo Bobby C. Tanyag. Let's welcome him with a big round of applause.
And now for the adoption of conference resolutions to be presented by past President Ricardo Oying Angeles of the Rotary Club of Morong.
Visiting dignitaries, our District Governor Nelson Aspe and this lovely District Governor Lady Mila, past District Governors, incoming District Governor Tony P. Parungao, District Governor-elect Ogie Soliman, District Governor nominee Bobby Tanyag, fellow Rotarians, guests, lovely spouses, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The various speeches, notably the one made by RI President Representative, past District Governor Jess Nicdao, attest to something important about this year's DISCON 2020, for they symbolize RI District 3800's pride in its successful, effective, meaningful, and unrelenting holding of the said event despite the present circumstances. District Governor Nelson Aspe echoed the same sentiment and acknowledged with grateful appreciation and thanks the cooperative efforts of all Rotarians in the district for a successful Rotary year. Now, this portion of this virtual DISCON 2020 is very important because the Manual of Procedure of Rotary International provides for the adoption of resolutions in keeping with the spirit and principles of Rotary. In fine, we cannot close the DISCON without these resolutions that were already passed and approved. By Rotary tradition, courtesy resolutions are uncontested and approved unanimously in a district conference. Thus, these courtesy resolutions are being passed in order to recognize the efforts of those who made possible this first ever virtual DISCON. At this juncture, let me run down the resolutions as follows. Resolution of thanks and appreciation to the many Rotarians, delegates, friends, guests, and officials who have given their time, effort, resources, unqualified support, and invaluable services, thereby ensuring a successful virtual district conference 2020 of RI District 3800. Resolution number 1. Resolved, as it is hereby resolved, that the delegates and representatives of the member clubs of Rotary International District 3800 in conference assembled do hereby express their heartfelt gratitude and sincere appreciation to the RI President for designating and sending his personal representative, RIPR PDG Jess Nicdao, to the virtual district conference of RI District 3800 held this June 26 and 27, 2020, contributing and ensuring the success of said conference. To the RI President's personal representative, RIPR PDG Jess Nicdao, for honoring RI District 3800 with his personal presence, attendance, and participation, and as keynote speaker, thereby contributing to and ensuring the success of the Virtual District Conference 2020 of RI District 3800. To our very own RI Director, Raffle Garcia, for his inspirational message and sharing, and to the resource persons at the 4 breakout sessions for gracing the occasion and giving their insight on the true meaning of service above self. And to express our heartfelt gratitude to the different rapporteurs and facilitators for their collective efforts in sharing with us their wealth of experience, thereby contributing to the success of DISCON 2020. Further resolved, as it is hereby resolved, that the delegates and representatives of the member clubs of Rotary International District 3800 in conference assembled do give recognition to the DISCON chairman and the committee chairpersons of the various working committees in effectively planning, organizing, and conducting a comprehensive and well-balanced program, and hereby expressing their sincere thanks and grateful appreciation for the dedication, valuable efforts, time, talent, and resources generously and unselfishly extended and given by the following exemplary Rotarians and their spouses, which made possible the successful holding of the said virtual district conference of RI District 3800, namely Honorary Chair, DISCON 2020, District Governor Nelson Aspe, DISCON Overall Chair, Past President Alberto Al Biscocho, DISCON Vice Chair, Past President Cristina C. Baroga, Chair, Programs, DS Danilo Dan Santos, Chair, Administration, Lieutenant Governor Bobby Zamora, Chair, Souvenir Program, Past President Carla De Jerez, Team of Advisors, Chair, RRFC, Past District Governor June Farcon, Senior Member, Lieutenant Governor Pilar Lee, Member, Lieutenant Governor Gina Sanchez, Member, Lieutenant Governor Luz Cotoco, Chair, Budget, P.E. Chris Vian G. Oro, Chair, Ways and Means, Rotarian Rebe de Tablan, Chair, Attendance, Champion President Ray G. Pineda, Chair, House of Friendship, Past President Joseph Boy Tan, Spouse Executive Committee, Honorary Chairperson, District Governor Lady Mila Aspe, Overall Chair, Spouse Angelita G. Pineda, Advisor, Spouse Zeni Farcon, and to all DISCON 2020 participants, Masters of Ceremonies, presenters, moderators, and others who have contributed immensely in making this first ever virtual district conference a resounding success. To manifest our sincere appreciation to past District Governor Virgilio June Farcon and his spouse Zeni in supporting virtual DISCON 2020 for their invaluable service by acting as aide to RI President's representative, past District Governor Jess Nicdao. To give due regard to the members of the Rotary Club of Wakwak for their exemplary efforts and invaluable services in ably handling a one-of-a-kind, virtual but successful, significant, meaningful, enjoyable, and memorable virtual DISCON 2020 under the guidance and leadership of District Governor Nelson Aspe. To demonstrate our admiration for and high respect to District Governor Nelson Aspe and his lovely spouse, Mila, for their dedication and unrelenting endeavors in support of the Rotary's ideals and objectives, and for unselfishly devoting all their time, efforts, and resources for the realization of an effective and successful holding of this virtual DISCON 2020. To recognize with utmost sincerity the active participation and valuable support of the Rotary spouses as partners in service, thereby making this virtual DISCON 2020 a significant, meaningful, and memorable event. And finally, to all the delegates, participants, and sponsors of this virtual district conference, without whose dedication and commitment to Rotary's ideal of service, the success of this very important event would not have been possible. Resolution number 2. The next matter or resolution that was approved and ratified at this DISCON is the report of Governor Nelson Aspe on the state of District 3800. Resolved, as it is hereby resolved, that the report of Governor Nelson Aspe on the state of District 3800 be as the same is hereby approved, confirmed, and ratified. Resolved further that the delegates and representatives of the member clubs of Rotary International, District 3800, in conference assembled, do hereby commend and express their heartfelt gratitude to Governor Nelson Aspe for having envisioned and actively pursued worthy projects of the district for Rotary year 2019 to 2020, which are truly in the service of the nation and are designed to uplift the living conditions of the poor, thereby giving meaning and substance to Rotary's ideals of service above self. The foregoing resolutions will be sent to the Rotary International, and that the Chair hereby requests the editorial staff of the Governor's annual report to publish all the resolutions adopted and approved at this district conference for the information and guidance of all the clubs in the district. This concludes this portion of the business general session of the district conference. Thank you very much. This concludes this portion of the business general session of the district conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Past President Oying Angeles. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed with the reports of the group's rapporteurs of the Leadership Development Program session or the breakout sessions.
Pleasant afternoon to all the Rotarians and guests present during this plenary session of DISCON 2020. Good afternoon to our Rotary International Director, Rafael Garcia III, and his beautiful and very generous wife, Lady Linda. Rotary International President Representative to our DISCON 2020, past District Governor Jess Niclao, my beloved Champion Governor Nelson Aspe and Lady Nila, RIPRA and RRFC past District Governor June Farcon and Lady Seni. By the way, past District Governor June Farcon is the moving spirit behind the first virtual DISCON for District 3800. He has been actively and busily preparing for the past 2 months to make DISCON 2020 a rolling success. District Governor-elect Anthony Parungao and Lady Lana, District Governor nominee Audi Soliman and Lady Tess, and of course, to our guest past district governors from the other districts who have participated in the breakout sessions headed by past District Governor Sani Coloma, past District Governor Danny Fausto, past District Governor Oyan Villanueva, past District Governor Jimmy Cura, and our own past District Governors who were moderators of the breakout sessions, past District Governor Marilu Ko, and past District Governor Mac Hermoso. A pleasant afternoon as well to the Council of Governors who are present with us today. We are all very happy that you have joined us for DISCON 2020. I see and would like to say special hello and pleasant afternoon to my governor during my first stint as president of my club, the Rotary Club of Pasig South, past District Governor Nina Aurelio, and my other governor during my second term as past president, past District Governor Jojo Lorenzo and Lady Weng. Good afternoon to both of you and to all the Council of Governors present here. Special mention to the Rotary Club of Wakwak and the Execom Committee. The Rotary Club of Wakwak prepared twice for DISCON 2020. They were almost ready for the physical DISCON last March 13 and 14. And now they have prepared, and I hope it's going to be a roaring success, for the first virtual DISCON. And I'd like to commend the president, champion president of the Rotary Club of Wakwak, Ray Garcitorena Pineda. Lest I forget, to the champion presidents who are with us this afternoon, you have all made us proud, or maybe prouder, because of the record achievements that you have made during your champion Rotary. As rapporteur for breakout session number 1, allow me to share the insights which were shared with us by our guest speakers and panelists. The first slide. Is Rotary still relevant under the new normal? Past District Governor Sani Coloma of District 30 presented a clear description of what the new normal is with his acronym WOW. And WOW is the new normal. You and I do this practically 20 times a day, or even more. And this is a clear description under this pandemic. And he has also challenged us to be flexible and to make this a challenging year of governance, streamlining our Rotary's practices and processes, fostering openness to innovation and change. Rotary's current vision statement will guide us through the pandemic and through the years. Together, we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe in our communities and in our sectors. The need to infuse young blood to the roster of membership was very evident during the lockdown period. A picture summary of the Rotarians' spontaneous and generous outpouring of compassion for the COVID-19 relief efforts and the generous contributions of time and treasure truly connecting to the world around us. Also highlighted that most of the people, the Rotarians who are in the front line, were the young PEs, the young Rotarians, the Rotaractors and Interactors. For us, senior Rotarians, we were so desperately locked down in our own residences, and we have nothing but to provide emotional and financial support to our Rotary clubs. This has highlighted, according to past District Governor Sani, the need to infuse young blood to our roster of membership. Our steadfast fidelity to the four-way test and our selfless dedication to service above self will never run out of style, will never be a relic, and will forever maintain its relevance. The other panelists, headed by past City Governor Danny Fausto, with incoming District Secretary Benji Liboro and Lieutenant Governor Bobby Zamora, they were all in agreement on the relevance of Rotary in the new normal and in the years beyond. Past City Governor Danny Fausto cannot overemphasize the health risks we face, the recessionary economy, which has changed the nature of Rotary service to our communities, necessitating agility and our spontaneity in responding to the immediate needs of society and the need to be adopted to be of relevance. Past City Governor Danny has presented a simple acronym which we must all remember to be forever relevant as Rotarians in Rotary. Very simple. Use the word Rotary, R-O-T-A-R-Y. And for him, R means to revisit, to reboot. What do we all do when we reboot our computers? We reboot and we allow our personal computers to check the programs, the system, the memory, our files, and check for viruses or intrusions to our personal laptop. And this is what he meant by revisiting, to revisit the systems and procedures of our clubs. O, ongoing. And perhaps what he meant by this is to be current with the times. T is to train and transform. Under the new normal, as members of Rotary and as registered members of Rotary Club Central, there is an array of training seminars and knowledge available with just a click of a finger when you are in Rotary Club Central. Training seminars, knowledge is provided to all of us for free, whereas before, we have to pay registration fees, we have to prepare for everything, prepare even for club listings during the more important seminars. Under the new normal, it's wonderful, it is free, available to all of us, anytime. A in Rotary. A is to be adaptive and to be very agile. And I cannot overemphasize the need to be adaptive and to be agile. R for him is to recruit and retain. We have to constantly recruit. Each Rotarian should be able to recruit a member every year. Retain. What does he mean by retain? All of us Rotarians, whether you're in business or you're in the corporate world, have suffered during this lockdown period. I personally suffered. I lost a lot of money, and I'm sure the other Rotarians in business have lost some money as well. And maybe it's a time to rethink, to reduce our club dues, to make Rotary more affordable to everyone, and to be able to retain our valuable Rotarians who have been with us for the longest time. Why? Youth power. Past City Governor Danny and past City Governor Son share the need to infuse young blood to our roster of membership. All panelists were in agreement. The second panelist, past President Benji Liboro, cannot overemphasize the relevance of Rotary, and he has challenged all of us to rethink, to innovate, to reinvent, and to transform. We have to use technology to leverage, influence, and re-engage people to be attracted to Rotary. Millennials and Gen Zers need to be attracted to Rotary as well. The generation profile of most Rotary clubs consists of baby boomers like me, Gen Xers, Gen Yers, millennials, or maybe just a near 5% of the Rotary membership profile. We have to attract the millennials and Gen Zers for human nature share a common objective to do service and to do good in the world. This is shared across generation profiles. The last panelist, Lieutenant Governor Bobby Zamora, also emphasized the need for all Rotarians and Rotary clubs to reinvent themselves, and he prepared a simple acronym of the 4 ACEs. Initially, I thought this was the 4 ACEs, the singers of the 60s, but actually his 4 ACEs indicate the 4 ace in a suit of cards. His first ace is to accept. His second ace is to adjust. His third ace is to adopt, and his last ace is to achieve. We all have to accept the constant evolution of change, adjust our processes and procedures, increase our ability to adopt and attract the youth, millennials and Gen Zers, and maintain and achieve our relevance to the communities around us. Lastly, in summary, Rotary can be relevant forever if we express our steadfast fidelity to the 4-way test, our selfless dedication to Rotary's motto of service above self, and maintain the values that define Rotary. The values of fellowship, integrity, diversity, service, and leadership. We have to remember and keep these values forever in our hearts. Honoring our past. By honoring our past and embracing our future, we can evolve and keep Rotary not only relevant, but vibrant, ever growing, and thriving forever. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Bobby Zamora. Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians and guests. Our topic is developing new generations of Rotary leaders. I would like to thank our resource speaker, past District Governor Rolando Oyan Villanueva, our moderator, past District Governor Marilu Po, our segment coordinator, past President June Angeles, our panelists, starting with the lady first, past President Bea de Guzman, past President Fabi Cadiz, and immediate past President Alvin Santiago. And of course, our technical coordinator, Ms. Arlene Acosta. Let me start by quoting past RI President Barry Racine. And he goes, "We need to be working harder to develop Rotary leadership for the future. That means engaging a younger generation in Rotary service and doing more to welcome and encourage service-minded young professionals into the Rotary family. When we talk about generations, we mean individuals born on similar time. Rotarians who are 25 to 40 years old are called millennial Rotarians. They are now in strategic positions for leadership. Millennials are confident, ambitious, and achievement-oriented. They readily adapt shift in technology. They grew up with smartphones and internet, crave for customized experiences. They crave connections. They are optimistic and idealist. They are environmentalists. And they are always on social media. They also have high expectations of their leaders and tend to seek new challenges at work. We need a new generation of leaders, and these are the people that we need to tap. We have to reinvent, participate in webinars, get used to Zoom meetings, Google Meet, and other social media platforms. These young people like to make their hands dirty. Just look at the response to COVID-19 project headed by our Lodi past President Vice Fabi Cadiz, wherein he was able to involve all 100 clubs of District 3800 to donate PPEs and other essentials to different hospitals and frontliners, as well as to the community. They were mostly participated by the younger members of the club. We need transformational leadership to increase our impact through relevant projects in the community, expand our reach, increase our ability to adapt through digital technology, and creativeness through simplified and innovative structures, and enhance participant engagement. We are now faced with the greatest crisis in our generation, the COVID-19 crisis. A lot of questions were raised during the session, mostly concerning the financial aspects of being a Rotarian, given the situation that most people are losing their jobs, Rotarians included. Will Rotary still be affordable during these times? The answer is, we can always make it affordable. We have to be innovative. We can always find ways to make Rotary affordable. We also have to make our meetings interesting and enjoyable. All of our panelists agree that virtual meetings are now more attended than actual meetings. And there is what the millennials call inuman, this or electronic inuman. This is one reason why their club meetings are enjoyable. It was also opined that we need to bring in young leaders, not only into the club, but into the district as well. But as they say, we still need the seasoned Rotarians in the district. And for as long as their motto is, service above self and not service for oneself. At this point in time, I would like to thank all the attendees to the session. Thank you so much for your active participation. Also, I would like to congratulate the winners of the electronic raffle. See you all again next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Bobby Zamora. To our dignitaries, district leaders, and fellow Rotarians, good afternoon. It is my pleasure to report to all of you what transpired from the Breakout Session 3 on the topic Rotary, the future of Rotary. Our team comprises of the following leaders. First off is the RIPEA, Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator, District Trainer and Vice Governor, past District Governor Jun Farcon as the resource speaker, to be followed by the incoming District Governor, Anthony Parunao, who took over as the moderator. As for our panelists, we were enlightened by past President Rita Carla de Jerez, Champion President Jojo Flores, and District Rotaract Representative John Marvin Leonor. Past President Jeng Liban was also present and functioned as the segment coordinator. And lastly, yours truly, past President Paula Acevedo, as the rapporteur. The year 1968 was when Rotaract started. Through the years, it grew, and today we have 10,000 Rotaract clubs around the world, and 618 of which are from the Philippines. District 3800 cares under its umbrella 76 active Rotaract clubs. The very same Rotaract clubs who benefited from the trainings and seminars prepared by our Rotaract district. With the support of our District Governor Nelson Aspe, our very own Rotaractors were given the opportunity to be involved with our Rotary district through various occasions, of course. With this, we Rotarians should be mindful that our Rotaractors are our investments and not just expenses. Immediate past RI President Barry Racine, along with RI President Mark Maloney, and incoming RI President Hoger Kanak, all agreed and supported the elevation of the Rotaract into membership status in RI, and will officially be recognized come this July 1st, 2020. In addition, another update on Rotaract policy states that any Rotaract club will be able to establish a new club with or without a sponsor. Furthermore, they can also choose another Rotaract club to be their sponsor club. Moving on, Rotaract will be open to young adults with a minimum age of 18, and the upper age limit will be removed. However, this is not required as long as the club will be able to obtain a concurrence between its members and its sponsor club. And of course, it follows that the constitution and bylaws of the Rotaract Club will be amended to reflect all these changes. And lastly, of course, all Rotary districts are being encouraged to include Rotaractors in all their district committees, because we must remember that by working together, Rotarians and Rotaractors will be able to help each other. With all these, a strategic plan is essential to help us navigate towards adapting to the changes that we are about to face. Empowering our Rotaract clubs and Rotaractors will not only increase our impact through quality service projects, but will also help build their own identity as well. We should work on for them to be part of the Rotary Foundation, for them to donate and be recognized, and even take part to the humanitarian grants program. As part of RI, it will also give more support to the Rotaract clubs by granting access to the administrative tools in My Rotary, a digital subscription of the Rotarian magazine, and even considered talking about the eligibility of the Rotaract clubs to apply for humanitarian grants. Fellow Rotarians, the Rotaract is rising and is redefining its place in Rotary. Together, our impact on the world has just begun. Hashtag the future is now. As Rotarians, we should embrace what the young leaders of Rotaract can offer us and be the avenue for their development. Their innovativeness, insights, creativity, and most especially, their natural inclination to help. are great contributions as we do our work in service in Rotary. It is about time that we listen to them for us to be able to foster them. And it is important that we take that shift and treat our Rotaractors as our equal partners in service. Because as we set good examples to them, we are in a way encouraging them to be full-fledged Rotarians someday. Hashtag once a Rotarian, always a Rotarian. Touching testimonials and experiences were shared by past District Governor June Falcon and past President Carla de Jerez during the breakout session. Their personal journeys from being a Rotaractor to being a Rotarian sums up the significance of a Rotarian's role in a Rotaractor's life in service. All it took was for someone to believe in them. And look where they are now. They are our district leaders, serving us and serving our district. I take the same pride in sharing the same experience. As the youngest visionary president at that time, a mentor in the person of past District Governor Nino Aurelio also believed in me, backed up by the full support of the members of the Rotary Club of Sampaguita Grace Park. I will not be here today if it weren't for their belief on what I can do. In moving forward, District Governor-elect Tony P. Parungaw is one leader who sees so much potential in Rotaract. Let us all work with him as we transform our Rotaractors to not only be the future of Rotary, but also be the present. On behalf of our team, I thank everyone who joined us in our breakout session, and congratulations to all of our raffle draw winners. Thank you.
Good day, fellow Rotarians. So my task is to echo what happened during Group 4 breakout session, Protecting the Environment. A common question stated by the moderator, resource speaker, and the panelists arise. Are we Rotarians doing enough for the environment? How can Rotarians help protect our environment? And why environmental protection is not part of areas of focus? At the end of the session, this was answered by the speakers and even by the participants via live comments and chats. To note, we have reached a total of 100 maximum capacity. Started with a good moderator, past District Governor James D. Recapped and relieved each time speakers had their turn. Our resource speaker, past District Governor Jimmy Cura, began his speech by taking issue of why environment is not among Rotary's 6 areas of focus. With closer scrutiny, it seems that failure to protect our environment is causing global and far-reaching consequences that may complicate and hinder the activities aimed at achieving the 6 areas of focus. Because it has been politicized, the environmental issues has sometimes become too hard to handle, so that non-partisan advocates such as we Rotarians are hesitant to take a public position on this matter. So the situation begs the question, should Rotarians care about climate change, and to what extent? And since Rotarians are doers, they look for solutions, but the solutions are not coming fast enough, and so far have seemed woefully inadequate. There are lots of issues and concerns stated. There is a very active group in Rotary that is showing this kind of spirit. It is known as the Environmental Sustainability Rotarian Action Group, or DSRAG for short. It is no surprise, therefore, that Rotary as an organization has awakened to the challenge of climate change as an essential component of protecting the environment. As one participant raised to ask, is environmental project qualified for global grants? The resource speakers simply state The Rotary Foundation, for example, is beginning to use environmental considerations in the approval process for global grants. And to give you one, increasing access to renewable energy and energy efficiency measures in order to create more sustainable and economically resilient communities. Thankfully, our Rotary leaders at the very top are sounding more and more committed to addressing challenges such as climate change in order to sustain our environment. To name past RI President Ian Risley and past RI President Barry Racine. In fact, these two support for the advocacy of SRAG that it is time to add a new Rotary area focus, and there should be no other than ensuring environmental sustainability. As one of the participants questioned, how to implement projects this time of lockdown and quarantine. Our resource speakers simply answer the question by advising every club to review the efficacy of standard Rotary Club interventions during disasters, especially those caused by natural calamities. How can this be further improved in terms of anticipatory planning and timely and adequately delivery of goods and services? In his closing, he encouraged everyone to continue our quest for smart solutions to climate change and more effective ways to protect our environment. And this challenge was contributed by our good set of panelists, which complement their speeches to the main speaker. Our first panelist, past District Governor Louis Tickman, started his topic by sharing his district flagship project, Environmental Protection through Livelihood and Entrepreneurial Ventures. He presented different environmental protection projects during his time. He focuses on inefficient solid waste disposal facilities, causing bigger problems that affect not only the environment, but also health and lives of the people. And even pursues environmental protection advocacy to a greater heights. Thus, the birth of Green Atom Renewable Energy Corporation, with a mission of protecting the environment, our advocacy, our business. A Green Atom waste-to-energy project located in Mabalacat, Pampanga. As his closing, quote-unquote, clean and green communities elevate quality of life and governance and induce sense of belonging and better citizenship. Modern waste-to-energy is a significant impetus to nation building. It's timely that the Philippines will now have a waste-to-energy facilities for the country to gain sustainable progress and development as a nation. Para sa kalikasan, kalusugan, kaunlaran. Another panelist complemented the topic was made by past President Christy Baroga. She started by stating what is environment. Environment is the law of life, land, air, and water. Indeed, all forms of life on earth depends on this law. She complemented her talks with past District Governor Jimmy Cura, our resource speaker. She tackles COVID-19, which effect brought by these others called as the Great Pause, witnessing cleared Metro Manila skyline, wildlife roaming in city streets, birds singing outside, recorded low levels of greenhouse gas emissions. Bringing the big question, whether we can capitalize on this precious moment, realizing about how fragile life is. Maybe it's time to focus on the more important things in life, like protecting the environment or the law of life. She even encouraged everyone to join SRAG, or the Environmental Sustainability Rotarian Action Group, for she is a proud member. In her closing, she says the issue is simple. We humans are dumping too many greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Rotarians understand that we connect the world, connects the solution in protecting the environment, because we as man has the capacity to protect it. Because we Rotarians are people of action. And lastly, our very own District Governor nominee, Ogie Suliman, focuses on best practices on protecting the environment. He started his talk using the 24-word vision statement. Together, we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. He reiterated, in fact, Rotary is uniquely able to have an impact in protecting the environment. Because we Rotarians, our members, who are connected to the right people. These are best practices on how Rotarians help protect our environment. One, here they echo the highlights in the 2019 Rotary Convention to Hamburg. Example, Dutch Rotarians started the project The End Plastic Soup. Another example are the German Rotaractors educate people on the importance of bees to the environment. Second, a very good source of environmental protection project for Rotary clubs, which is the SRAG. And lastly, using the Rotary Showcase, a good venue to get and post Rotary's best practices. In our district, District 3800, there are 132 projects posted in Rotary Showcase since 2013. And to name a few, providing solar lamp, recycling, Jaryo Bags projects, and the Brigada Escuela. A short ABP was shown about Butterfly Haven. This was presented by past District Governor James D. This is a very significant environmental project of the Rotary Club of Malabon. And the program ended with almost 10 questions coming from the participants, and this was answered by our resource speaker and panelists. Once again, good day, fellow Rotarians. Together with me are PP Lito Bermudo and PP Chuck Manansala, and I'm very inspiring President Joel B. Relieve from the Rotary Club of Marikina saying good day.
Thank you very much to all group rapporteurs. We will now proceed to the closing ceremonies. But before that, we will hear first the announcement of future district activities by District Secretary Dan Santos.
A pleasant afternoon to everyone. Please be reminded of two forthcoming events: the awards night on June 30 and the district handover on July 4. And please don't forget to join the House of Friendship Talent Night later at 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Highlight will be the singing competition among the 8 zones. Special raffle prizes will be drawn in between presentations and at the end of the activity. Let us all have fun. Thank you.
We are now on the last segment of DISCON 2020. For the last time, we now call on the RI President's Representative Aide, RRFC, and past District Governor Virgilio Farcon Jr. to introduce our distinguished guest.
RI Director Rafael Garcia III and spouse Minda, Champion Governor Nelson Aspe and spouse Mila, DISCON Chair Past President Albs Cocho and spouse Bing, my fellow governors, my fellow champion district officers, champion presidents, my fellow Rotarians, fellow Rotaractors, our lovely and very supportive spouses, good afternoon. My Rotary friends, by this time, you have learned a lot already about who is really our RIPRGs. However, I intentionally did not mention some of his credentials so that I can reserve them at this time where I will be introducing him for the third and last time. Our RIPRGs is a blue-blooded Cabalin from the historic town of Guagua, Pampanga. Do you know that he served as mayor of Guagua in 1986 when he was appointed as OIC mayor by then President Corazon Aquino? He also served as chairman of the Clark Electric Development Corporation and director of Clark Development Corporation in 2001-2004. He served as director of Clark International Airport Corporation from 2004 until 2010. RIPR Jess is currently the chairman of the Pampanga Chamber of Commerce and Industry and a trustee of the Kapampangan Development Foundation, where the president is no less than our very own past district governor, Benny Ricafort. He's also a trustee of the Mother Good Counsel Seminary Foundation. I personally witnessed that our RIPR Jess is very close to our Lord God Almighty, because when he celebrated his 60th birthday, the Mass was officiated by Archbishop Paciano Aniceto and co-celebrated by more than a dozen priests, and one of them is his brother. He was president of the Immaculate Conception Parish of Guagua and Grand Knight of the Knights of Columbus, Council 11452 of Guagua, Pampanga. Today, he is the chairman and CEO of Nidel Group of Companies, the franchisee of several fast food outlets of Jollibee, Chowking, and Mang Inasal in Central and Northern Luzon. He is also the chairman and CEO of Satlink Broadband Corporation, Goldsite Telecoms, and One Gray Builders and Construction Supply, and the director of the Bank of Florida. He was awarded, mind you, he was awarded 11 times as Jollibee's National Franchisee of the Year and 6 times Chowking's Franchisee of the Year. And this is the part that I love most because I'm a practicing accountant. He was recognized by the Bureau of Internal Revenue as an outstanding taxpayer, both for his personal and corporate. He was also awarded by the provincial government of Pampanga as the 2008 Most Outstanding Kapampangan in Business. He loves playing golf, listening to music, reading books, and playing with his 3 handsome grandsons, Antonio Manuel, Alfonso Mateo, and Andre Miguel. He also loves to sing, and he normally includes that in his Rotary presentation. He is an electrical engineer by profession, a graduate of Mapua Institute of Technology in 1975. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to call for the third and last time. Please join me for welcoming to the stage again our Rotary International President's Representative, EMGA, and AKS, and my fellow golfer, past District Governor Jesus Jess Nicdao.
District Governor Nelson and spouse Mila, RI Director Rafi Garcia and spouse Minda, RRFC June and spouse Seni, Conference Chairman, Past President Albert Biscocho, fellow governors and spouses, District Champion Team, fellow Rotarians, good afternoon. The purpose of the District Conference is to engage members at all levels, from your most senior leaders to the newest club members. The event should recognize accomplishments of member clubs and the district in order to inspire all to become involved, to give them a vision of Rotary beyond the club level, and to provide a memorable fellowship experience. The success of a district conference depends largely on its program, which should focus on topics that will engage and inspire members with different levels of experience and different interests. There will be serious discussions during the program. Part of these should also be made for fun and fellowships. The district conference is an opportunity for Rotarians to meet new people, strengthen their connection to Rotary, and celebrate accomplishments of individual Rotarians, of clubs, and of the district as a whole. You know, from the time that I was informed of my assignment as your RI President's representative, Governor Nelson and RRFC June have already started communicating with me and discuss the program and the topics that will be covered during the conference. Apparently, because of the pandemic, the conference was canceled, and I thought that was the end, that District 3800 will no longer hold its district conference because of the many restrictions. I was wrong. Mali ako. While many Rotary districts, including mine, were not able to conduct their conferences, Governor Nelson, the district leadership team, and the champion team were not about to end the year without the conference. And so the work started for a virtual online district conference and put out a theme that is most appropriate: Champions Connect Forever. It was not easy. I know the pains and the efforts made just to conduct this virtual conference because I was always in touch with RRFC June. I felt the excitement and the energy of all Rotarians in making sure that the conference will be the most memorable to me and everyone, especially to Governor Nelson and his family. When Governor Nelson and RRFC June sent me the new draft of the agenda, I was immediately impressed with the topics that were relevant, well-planned, and will encourage attendance and enthusiasm among the delegates. I am sure you took advantage of the resources and expertise of your district. Even the House of Friendship was included virtually with a singing contest. The conference started with the opening ceremonies and then went on to the breakout sessions that featured relevant topics and some of the best speakers and resource persons you wish to have. The second day was dedicated to the Rotary Foundation, where we recognize the big donors to the Rotary Foundation. And why not? Your district made the biggest donations in total fund, annual giving, Polio Plus Fund in the whole zone, and landed in the top 50 in the whole wide world. The recognition of major donors and AKS members is something close to my heart because this is what I've been working for the foundation for many years now and in many years to come. Congratulations to all the honorees, and I hope that, like everyone else, you will continue supporting our foundation. The topics, including the reports of Governor Nelson and the district leadership on membership and foundation giving, have given the delegates the perspective of the performance of the district during the Rotary year. I'm happy to note the outstanding and record-breaking performance of the district in membership and development and foundation giving. Your outstanding performance during the year can encourage your membership to grow even bigger and stronger, and your foundation giving to increase more during the next Rotary years. John Maxwell said, "A legacy is created when somebody puts his organization to a position where it can do greater things after his term." Governor Nelson, you most definitely created a legacy, and it is one great legacy. It is also worthwhile to note that you have included the youth leaders and the Rotary alumni in the conference with the topic Rotaract, the future of Rotary. President Mark Maloney emphasized the need to engage the youth leaders in our programs and projects so that we can make them active and involved and ultimately convince them to join Rotary in the future. Discussions on the significant issues and projects of the clubs and district during the Rotary year have made delegates become more aware of how Rotary is helping communities not only in your district, but in many different parts of the country and the world. This will encourage the participation and encouragement of more clubs in similar community projects in the coming years. Governor Nelson, champion presidents, my fellow Rotarians of District 3800, after witnessing your activities in the last 2 days and participating in your first online district conference, I would like to report that this is perhaps one of the most, if not the most well-planned, well-organized district conference I've ever attended. The very successful conference was made possible through the efforts not only of District Governor Nelson and Spouse Mila and the district leadership team, host RC Wakwak, headed by past President Albert Biscocho, but the combined efforts of the entire champion team of District 3800. And for that, rest assured that I will give you the highest rating that I can possibly give. A perfect 100%. The last 2 days of your conference have been one of the best experiences in my entire Rotary life. The many friendships made and the fellowships virtually made during the preparations and the ones made online are just overwhelming. I would like to sincerely thank you, Governor Nelson and Spouse Mila, for making sure that this conference will be a huge success. RRFC June and Spouse Seni for being my aide and making sure that I will well perform my task and that I am safe and well. The organizers of this conference, RC Wakwak, past President Albert Biscocho, for working tirelessly for its success. The champion team and all of you, the Rotarians of District 3800, for the love that you have accorded me during this 2-day conference. I cannot ask for more. I hope to see you all again soon, either in person when this pandemic is over or online during one of Rotary events in the future. I will bring to my wife and my family and friends and my District 3700 the fond memories of your first online district conference. From the bottom of my heart, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Let us give our honored guest another big round of applause. And to show our gratitude to Rotary International President's Representative, EMGA, and past District Governor Jess Nicdao, may I call on District Governor Nelson Aspe and Spouse Mila for the presentation of token of appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, for his closing message and acknowledgement, may I call on once again our champion District Governor, Nelson Aspe.
Maraming salamat, Lieutenant Governor Bobby Zamora. Palakpakan po natin siya. Good afternoon, everyone. Please allow me to start my closing remarks in a different way. Instead of that very long rhetorics, may I just say it in just few notes. Maestro, And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I travel age and every highway, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and so it through without exemption. I planned each chartered course, each careful step along the byway, but much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you know, when I did much more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall. I did it my way. Mr. Host, paki-unmute mo naman sila because I want them to make an applause for me. Yan. You are all unmuted now. So there's no reason for you not to applaud me. Thank you very much. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot let opportunity pass without giving sincere thanks to the following. The champion Rotarians, led by the champion presidents, the Council of Governors of District 3800, among them being Rotary International Director Raffle Garcia and spouse Minda, the other champion district officers, the champion senior assistant governors, the champion assistant governors, the champion deputy district secretaries, other champion district officers, and hosts of Rotary events which were all successful. Our advertisers and sponsors, the resource persons and panelists in the breakout sessions, our suppliers and providers, and in particular, the members of the EXICOM led by PDG Vice Governor District Advisor June Farcon and spouse Seni, District Secretary Dan Santos and spouse Gingi, Lieutenant Governor Bobby Zamora and spouse Raquel, Lieutenant Governor Pilar Lee, Lieutenant Governor Gina Sanchez, Lieutenant Governor Luz Cotoco, my Chief of Staff, Rene Pineda, and the most active among spouses, Angie. And most of all, I would like to highlight also my personal thanks to to the Rotary Club of Wakwak, led by Champion President Ray Pineda and Discon Chairman Al Discotso. Last but not the least, my spouse, the former Mila Garcia, and my son, Joseph Nelson, my daughter-in-law, Charlene Marie, and grandson, Maceo Leal, for being my #1 fans and supporters in my Rotary undertakings. Nais ko lamang po kayong kumbidahin sa natatanging House of Friendship na gaganapin pa matapos ang isang oras mula ngayon. At saka, sa Virtual District Awards Night of Champions, 3 araw mula ngayon. Muli po, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat at pagpalain sana tayo ng Panginoon. Mabuhay ang Rotary! Mabuhay ang District 3800! Mabuhay ang Champions! Again, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And now, this first ever 2020 Virtual District Conference of District 3800 is now officially adjourned.
Before ending this afternoon, we'd like to do a raffle. First to be raffled off is a Camel blender. We will have 5 prizes to be raffled off this afternoon. And we hope you're all ready. All right, and please spin the roulette. And the winner of the Camel blender is P.P. Thomas Roderick Santos. And now for a Hanabishi gas stove burner. Congratulations, CHP Nelson Libarnes. You are a winner of a Hanabishi gas stove burner. And for our third prize, a Philips bread toaster. Please spin our wheel. Miss Erna T. Malinaw, congratulations, you are a winner of the Philips bread toaster. And now, a rice cooker. Please spin the wheel. So our rice cooker and our final prize will be a 43-inch Samsung TV. And so now, the winner of our rice cooker is Paul Vincent Tan. Rotarian Paul Vincent Tan. Congratulations, you are the proud winner of a rice cooker. And now, for our final prize is a 43-inch Samsung TV. Unlike the 4 prizes, this will require that you type in present in the chat box of either YouTube or Facebook, okay? So you have 20 seconds. Actually, you have 2 minutes. There you go. All right, just to make things all good. Okay, so 43-inch Samsung TV. Okay, and you have to be present. And what you need to do is to post a comment that you are present. All right, so ready, everybody? And the wheel is now spinning. Ala, may nagpe-present na. Wala. Alright, DGE Anthony Parungaw. Okay, and the timer is moving. You have 1 and 45 minutes. DG Anthony Parungaw. One minute and 20 seconds. So it seems like everybody's saying present except for DGE Anthony Parungaw. One minute. "40 seconds, DG Anthony Parungaw, to claim your 43-inch Samsung TV. "20 seconds. Please type in present. DGE Anthony Parungaw. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it seems like it's a wave. All right. Okay, so we're going to be spinning the wheel once again. It's a 43-inch Samsung TV up for grabs. Let's spin the wheel. Remember, you are to type in present if you are the one. Nagrestro. Okay, and our winner is Lance Oliver Magtoto. Lance Oliver Magtoto, please type in present. And you will be the winner of a 43-inch Samsung TV. One in 30 seconds. One in 20. Sir Lance Oliver Magtoto, please type in present if you are here. Okay, we're waiting for Lance Oliver Magtoto. Gov Tony P, I'm sorry. We are very sorry. Your time has passed. All right, 27 seconds for Lance Oliver Magtoto. No! Into the mic. All right, Lance Oliver Magtoto, you have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm sorry, Sir Lance. Okay, we're going to spin the wheel. 3 is a charm. Let's see, please spin the wheel. And the winner of a 43-inch Samsung TV is PP Serafin Bernardino. Past President Serafin Bernardino, present lang po. PP Serafin Bernardino. One in 30 seconds. Past President Serafin Bernardino. Past President Serafin Bernardino, you have 57 seconds. "45 seconds left. Past President Serafin Bernardino. Bawi na lang daw po, DGE Tony P sa House of Friendship. Alright. Past President Serafin Bernardino, you have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, I'm sorry. We will... Is this Boji Bernardino? Correct? Is that you? Boji Bernardino, are you also PP Serafin Bernardino? Please confirm, anybody? Alright, and we have a winner as verified by Gov Tony P. Parungao. It is Past President Serafin Bernardino. Congratulations! You are the proud owner of a 43-inch Samsung TV. You will know how to claim your prize, or you'll be told how to claim your prize at the House of Friendship. Congratulations once again to our raffle prize winners, and See you at 5:30 for our House of Friendship. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, fellow Rotarians of District 3800. Welcome to our virtual district conference 2020. And now, before we start our program, we call our champion presidents for their virtual procession. For Zone 1, Champion President Alex Yango from the Rotary Club of Malabon. Champion President Brainardo Brainy Linang from the Rotary Club of Navotas. Champion President Jesusa Susi Lukban from the Rotary Club of North Bay East. Champion President Christian Cheng A. Alaria from the Rotary Club of Malabon Highlands. Champion President Arturo Art Sabino from the Rotary Club of Malabon East. Champion President Millie Rose Millie Francisco from the Rotary Club of Malabon Central. Champion President Lawrence Paul Law Lissing from the Rotary Club of Dagat Dagatan. For Zone 2, Champion President Marlene Martan from the Rotary Club of Caloocan. Champion President Maria Lourdes Des Padilla from the Rotary Club of Sampaguita Grace Park. Champion President Mylene May Salinas from the Rotary Club of Caloocan North. Champion President Jonathan Gerard Jerry Anderson from the Rotary Club of Metro Novaliches, Caloocan. Champion President Ruthie Batikan from the Rotary Club of Caloocan Monumento. Champion President Ronette Neth Abrenica from the Rotary Club of Metro East, Caloocan. Champion President Paul Joseph P.J. Evalle from the Rotary Club of Metro North, Caloocan. Champion President Angelito Lito Rowan from the Rotary Club of Grace Park. For Zone 3, Champion President Giovanni Jojo Flores from the Rotary Club of Valenzuela. Champion President Christopher Chris Yue from the Rotary Club of Valenzuela East. Champion President Robert Ong from the Rotary Club of Valenzuela West. Champion President Sidney Keith Sidney Palmer from the Rotary Club of Metro Valenzuela. Champion President Marinel Nel Rivera from the Rotary Club of Valenzuela South. Champion President Vicente Vic Sanido from the Rotary Club of Valenzuela Sunrise. For Zone 4, Champion President Roman Villame from the Rotary Club of Marikina. Champion President Dinia Liado from the Rotary Club of Marikina North. Champion President Rodrigo Rod Bautista from the Rotary Club of Marikina West. Champion President Antonio Tony Constantino from the Rotary Club of Marikina Central. Champion President Alfred Fred Tan from the Rotary Club of Marikina Hilltop. Champion President Maria Socorro Soki Ramirez from the Rotary Club of Marikina East. Champion President Evan Angelo Jello Aquiling from the Rotary Club of Marikina Heights. Champion President John from the Rotary Club of Marikina Uptown. Champion President Armida Army Alcantara from the Rotary Club of Marikina Valley. Champion President Carla Katrina Garcia Tienza from the Rotary Club of San Mateo Midtown. Champion President Armin Min Santos from the Rotary Club of Greater Marikina Valley. Champion President Leonida Nida Obishi from the Rotary Club of San Mateo Central. Champion President Fiorel Season from the Rotary E-Club of Marikina. For Zone 5A, Champion President Geraldine Din Repolio from the Rotary Club of East Rizal. Champion President Sixto Six Cruz III from the Rotary Club of Cainta. Champion President Zenon Bobet Atendido Jr. from the Rotary Club of Rizal Centro. Champion President Elpidio June Pagador from the Rotary Club of Rizal Mid-East. Champion President Melvin Joseph Tadeona from the Rotary Club of Suburban East Rizal. Champion President Anselmo Ansel Celeste Jr. from the Rotary Club of Antipolo Centro. Champion President Ronnie Ron Mangalobnan from the Rotary Club of Metro Cainta. Champion President Francis Del Halyari III from the Rotary Club of Antipolo City. Champion President Mario Manosca from the Rotary Club of Antipolo East. Champion President Eduardo Eddie Bagtas from the Rotary Club of Metro Antipolo. For Zone 5B, Champion President Gabriel J.B. De Leon from the Rotary Club of Morong. Champion President Rodolfo Benedict San Felipe from the Rotary Club of Lakeshore Rizal. Champion President Basilio Eli Gonzaga from the Rotary Club of Cardona. Champion President Adonis Don Paulino from the Rotary Club of Angono. Champion President Adonis Don Robles from the Rotary Club of Tanay. Champion President Antonio Tony Partos from the Rotary Club of Taytay. Champion President Ellen Salak from the Rotary Club of Teresa. Champion President Rizaldo Ado Servo from the Rotary Club of Binangona. Champion President Chris Allen Calderon from the Rotary Club of Tres Escalon, Taytay. Champion President Elizabeth Liza Zapanta from the Rotary Club of Metro East, Taytay. Champion President Nelson Libarnes from the Rotary Club of Rizal Urban. Champion President Bien Junjun Garotillas from the Rotary Club of Baras. Champion President Larry Malaybalay from the Rotary Club of Hala Hala. Champion President Mona Lisa Moni Capita from the Rotary Club of Rizal Premier. For Zone 6, Champion President Nick Guzman from the Rotary Club of Pasig. Champion President Miguel Mike Marasigan from the Rotary Club of Pasig South. President Arnold Padilla from the Rotary Club of Pasig East. Champion President Joseph Joe Cobello from the Rotary Club of Valle Verde. Champion President Joseph Joey Ortiz from the Rotary Club of Ortigas Center. Champion President Zeuxis Zox Zanyo from the Rotary Club of Pasig North. Champion President Arabel Ara Sarabia from the Rotary Club of Pasig Sunrise. Champion President Antonio Tony Grajo from the Rotary Club of Pasig West. Champion President Michelle Mitch Ballesteros from the Rotary Club of Mutian and Pasig. Champion President Jaina Jen Jimenez from the Rotary Club of Metro Pasig. Champion President Grace Santa Ana from the Rotary Club of Pasig Central. Champion President George Jorge from the Rotary Club of De La Paz Marcos High. Champion President Rizalito Zaldi Gapas from the Rotary Club of Pasig Premier. For Zone 7, Champion President Hedy Huang from the Rotary Club of San Juan. Champion President Elmir Clarence Elmo Cruz from the Rotary Club of Green Hill. Champion President Alan Jason Bautista from the Rotary Club of San Juan North. Champion President Zeus Aboy from the Rotary Club of Downtown San Juan. Champion President Cesar Jojo Porja Jr. from the Rotary Club of San Juan West. Champion President Sherry Lou Cheryl Kosiking from the Rotary Club of San Juan del Monte. Champion President Pilar Ebarrete from the Rotary Club of San Juan East. Champion President Dolores Dolly Edon from the Rotary E-Club of San Juan. Champion President Maria Gracia Joy Fulgencio from the Rotary Club of San Juan Central. Champion President Armando Arman Espino from the Rotary Club of San Juan Neapolitan. Champion President Catherine Cathy Soto from the Rotary Club of San Juan United. Champion President Martin Yabut III from the Rotary E-Club of EDSA Ortigas. And last but not the least, for Zone 8, Champion President Adolfo Pong Reyes II from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong. Champion President Marie Isabel Sikuhan from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong West. Champion President Angelo Conrado Reyes from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong North. Champion President Jonah Bagaporo from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong Central. Champion President Harin K. Valenzuela from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong East. Champion President Maria Joselita Jojo Castillo from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong Uptown. Champion President Ray Pineda from the Rotary Club of Wakwak. Champion President Danilo Dan Mojica V from the Rotary Club of Manpasan. Champion President Joan Marie Tejada from the Rotary Club of Greater Mandaluyong. Champion President Rica Marie Taylor from the Rotary Club of Southern Mandaluyong. Champion President Emmanuel Manny Aldaba from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong Premier. Champion President Isagani Gani Dominguez from the Rotary Club of Mandaluyong Biyaya. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the virtual processional of your District 3800 Champion President.
In these trying times, we, Champion Rotarians of District 3800, will continue to connect with people not just in this district, but around the world as well. We are here to connect.
We are here to connect. We are here to connect.
We are here to connect.
We are here to connect.
We are here to connect.
We are here to connect.
We are here to connect.
We are here to connect.
We are here to connect.
We are here to connect.
We are here to connect.
We are here to connect.
Champion Rotarians!
Champions connect forever.
Champions connect forever.
Champions connect forever.
Champions connect forever.
Champions, connect forever.
These events will be held under a different platform, which we call the new normal. Hence, the virtual Discon and Awards night. Please save the date.
started it on. Service above self, inspiring people, good fellowship, integrity, diversity, been planned so long and trained so hard for strong leadership.
Pay our dues, take needed action, polio eradication, sickness prevention, expanding our reach in basic education, child and maternal care, clean water, economy, and conflict resolution.
Champion Rotarians!